In example E, we look for angle 8 and angle 5. Angle 8 and angle 5 are same side exterior angles. Our same side exterior angles add together to get 180. So we do 3x plus 50 plus 5x plus 46 equals 180. That simplifies to 8x plus 96 equals 180. We subtract 96 from both sides, and we have 8x equals 84. And when we divide both sides by 8, our x equals 10.5. Looking at example F, angle 1 and angle 3 are corresponding angles. So we set corresponding angles equal to each other. 3x plus 10 equals 6x minus 8. We subtract 3x from both sides, and we have 10 equals 3x minus 8. Adding 8 to both sides, we have 18 equals 3x, and x equals 6. For example 2, all we have to do is state the postulate, so tell what kind of angles we're looking at. Angle 1 and angle 8 are corresponding. If we start out with corresponding angles being congruent, then the lines are parallel. We start with the angles, end with parallel lines. Letter B, we have 4 and 6. Add together to get 180. Those are same side exterior angles. Add together to get 180, makes our lines parallel. And letter C, 1 and 6. Alternate exterior angles are congruent, and that makes the lines parallel. Letter D, 2 and 7. If those alternate interior angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. Letter E, 4 and 7 are right here. Those are same side interior angles congruent, makes the lines parallel. F, 1 and 6 are same side exterior angles. Those angles add to 180, so our lines have to be parallel. Letter G, angle 3 and angle 7. Alternate interior angles are congruent. That makes the lines parallel. Start with the angles, end with the lines. H, angle 8 plus angle 5. Those are same side exterior angles, add to 180, makes the lines parallel. And 4 and 8 are alternate exterior angles congruent, that makes the lines parallel. Letter J, 4 and 5, and you might want to cover up this part. 4 and 5 are same side interior angles, add to 180, so the lines are parallel. 4 and 8, alternate interior angles are congruent, so that makes the lines parallel. 2 and 4, corresponding angles congruent, that means the lines are parallel. M, 1 and 9, alternate exterior angles congruent, that makes the lines parallel. And N, 7 and 12 are same side exterior angles, add to 180, and that makes the lines parallel. So with those, we started with the angles, ended with the lines being parallel. On the last page we have some proofs. First one, we start out with A being parallel to C. and angle 4 congruent to angle 3 is our given. Well, since these lines are parallel, we could say angle 4 is congruent to angle 2. We started with the lines being parallel. Those are corresponding angles. Now, since 4 is congruent to 2, 4 is congruent to 3, we can say 2 is congruent to 3 by substitution. And if 2 and 3 are congruent, then we can say that A is parallel to B because corresponding angles are congruent. Since these angles are congruent, then our lines are parallel. Letter B, we are given angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. Angle 3 is congruent to angle 4 as our given. Well, starting out, angle 1 and angle 2, those are alternate interior angles that are congruent, so the lines are parallel. The second one, we are looking at 3 and 4. Those are alternate exterior angles that are congruent, so the lines are parallel. And lastly, P is parallel to Q, Q is parallel to R. We can say P is parallel to R by substitution.